Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon in Aries 2020 reading. I am so excited to get into this. This is our, full cycle, full moon, because we're coming back to that first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. We do have a blue moon this month, Taurus, and you are the blue moon because our full moon in Taurus is on Halloween. That means we have two full moons within the month. So you are the special blue moon later this month on Halloween. So first we have our Aries moon, which is on October 1st. And I'm very happy to welcome you to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Always wonderful to see you, Taurus. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information links are below in the description box. Do keep in mind that this will not resonate with every single Taurus out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and hit that subscribe button to totally join the dragon family. So Taurus, let's get into it. I have got the astrological details right in front of me here. So there is our moon in Aries bouncing right across from our Libra sun right now. So I'm feeling very charged up. So Taurus, I will be very open with you about this because I always am. Always am. The Aries full moon is going to be a very emotional full moon for most of the Taurus folks out there because that Aries energy will be in your universal 12th house of Pisces. So this is definitely going to be a full moon that brings up more emotion, could bring tears, laughter, frustrations, whatever it is, up to the surface because it needs to be cleared, it needs to be let out. I would also say that dreams could be very, very strong, especially the first couple of days of this full moon. And our full moon cycles do last for about 28-30 days from full moon to full moon. That's the duration of how long you'll feel that energy. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of Taurus folks, you are definitely finding your spiritual identity very strongly through this full moon in Aries. So let's get into your cards. I'm going to be doing some lunar decks, and I will be doing some tarot to get a past, present, future energy of what you had coming through over this last 30 days, what that energy brought you from the previous Pisces full moon, the energy that you are going to be presently in right now with the Aries full moon, and then what's coming up in the future. So dear angels, guardians, guides, let's see what we have for Taurus around this Aries full moon. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, okay. Oh, wow. All right, Taurus, I see all of this is big time. Oh, wow, a win-win outcome is forecast. So full moon in Libra, this is the energy of this past month. So I would say that relationships are very, very strongly on your mind. And interestingly enough, this card, it kind of came out together. This was right behind it. That doesn't always happen. So I pulled them both for your past energy. And because we have the full moon in Aries, full moon in Libra. Wow. Taurus, I would say this past full moon cycle was almost getting you ready for the one that's coming up now. Because what we're dealing with, of course, is the sun in Libra and the full moon in Aries. Look at that. I would also say that you've been really working hard to balance your personal relationships. That is a big, big thing that's been coming up very strongly for you because, we've got that polarity at work, Aries and Libra. Ooh, and on top of that, we had the Queen of the Moon. So I really feel that you're stepping into your own power, or you have stepped into your own power, Taurus. You've really taken control, leadership, or some kind of powerful position in your relationships. Maybe you've stood up for yourself. Maybe you've said, look, I don't like where this is going. Here's what I want. You've really voiced that opinion because right now in the present energy of our full moon in Aries, look what we have. New romantic cycle begins with the new moon in Libra. So Libra energy is definitely playing a very, very important role in your life right now, Taurus, and that is where the sun is. So very, very strong. So, you stepping up or standing up for yourself in a relationship could have led to either ending that relationship and a new romantic cycle begins, or your partner really did listen and they went, oh, wow, I really don't want to lose Taurus, so I better step it up. And so things have changed. New cycles have begun. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, so on top of that, we have clarifying the new moon of beginnings. So Taurus, I feel that this full moon in Aries is starting a very fresh new cycle. Could be around your relationships, contracts, agreements. Those can be romantic. They can be friends. They can be family. They can be coworkers. But there's some very, very new fresh energy that is, changing things very strongly for you, because, Aries is the first sign. It is the first breath. It's the initiation. It's enthusiasm. So big new moon energy coming in all around this Aries full moon for you. Going into the immediate future, after this full moon starts to wane, we have the new moon energy of Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. So this could put you into a very dreamy, imaginative, very spiritual place. Like I said, this full moon in Aries is going to be hitting your universal 12th house of Pisces. So it may bring some very spiritual subjects up to the surface. It may connect you higher with the divine, and really get you to pay attention to your intuition here, Taurus. And look at that. Ooh, super moon. We got a lot of strong energy on this. Like I said, super moon energy brings things really strongly up to the surface. It's all about attraction. And so, Taurus, think about what it is that you truly want to attract into your day-to-day life going forward. What kind of emotional cycles, spiritual cycles that are really important for you, because that is what you will bring to yourself. Wow. So let's see what we have got. I'm going to pull some tarot on these, all past, present, future, when we're going to get some deepening on these messages here, please, for Taurus. And I'm using my Crow Tarot and my Halloween Tarot today, since we are getting into October here. So on top of that full moon in Aries, full moon in Libra, and the Queen of the Moon, the sovereignty, look what we have here. Wow, this is that Nine of Wands. So, to me, Taurus, this just feels like, this old cycle. There was some defensiveness, could have been arguing, conflict, you feeling very much on your guard, very much like you had to defend yourself from something. When that full moon in Aries card comes up, I feel like that's just like, maybe you reached the end of your rope and you said, I have got to say something. I have got to put my foot down. And that's what's caused this new beginning to come through. That's very much what it is. Yes! Oh my gosh! Crossed by that Eight of Swords, Eight of Bats. So Taurus, to me, in the immediate past, this last 30 days, you really came into a strong understanding, strong connection, and awareness of the things that have been holding you back, getting you worried, getting you stuck in your head, overthinking, feeling defensive, all of that stuff. So into this future, look what we have. Very, very nice, is the Six of Swords. New beginnings in relationships, new beginnings in general coming through with that new moon. And look at that, Six of Swords, moving beyond the choppy waters, moving beyond the drama, moving beyond the headaches and the anxiety, the worries, the fears, the doubts, all of that stuff which was very difficult for you, which I do see, right? You had this in this immediate past. You had this very difficult cycle, but you've made a very conscious decision to move past that. It's like, I'm getting in my boat, or as the crow flies, we have him moving beyond those difficult times to a much better place coming up ahead. Yes, with the Eight of Imps, that Eight of Wands, and it's happening fast. So Taurus, this is going quickly. This can be better communication, fiery, passionate communication about new beginnings, about what you would like to see in the future. Wow, because Taurus, that really is, this is that sort of like, you know, love me right or leave me alone. Be right with me or leave me alone. Or I'm going over here because I've made a decision that I want better communication. I want better thoughts. I want openness. I want emotional availability, the whole thing. And so going into the future on top of our, you know, new moon in Pisces and that super moon, look at that, the Chariot card, which is ruled by the moon, ruled by Cancer. And so to me, yet again, this is just the continuance of you moving forward. And I think as you continue to do so, as you continue on that journey of self-awareness and personal healing and growth, you get even stronger, because the Chariot is just like, it's the next step up. It's the next step up. You've got that Six of Swords right now that you come into that awareness with this Aries full moon, and you say, yeah, I've got to move past the old drama, the old wounds, the old crap that's been holding me down. And that Chariot is all about it. It's all about forward movement that's based on you really getting to know those two intense sides of your emotional self and making good decisions based on that going forward. And look at that, Ace of Cups, Ace of Ghosts. So look at that, Taurus. This is a beautiful reading, guys, because it's very, very clear. You've left behind this place of defensiveness and being trapped in your head, moving past the drama to a better place of stronger communication with this Aries full moon and over this future cycle. Look at that, stepping into your own. And that Ace of Cups, blessing from spirit of love, abundance in the soul, right? The spiritual abundance, feeling loved, feeling that connection from the universe very, very strongly there. Ooh, and on the bottom we have the Ace of Wands on the Crow Tarot, and we have Justice. Yes, strong Libra energy coming through on this for you, Taurus. You may have Libra in your chart, or you may know somebody who is a Libra as well. But overall, yeah, this is about balance, harmony, equality, fairness. If you haven't been getting the fairness that you seek, you're really, it's like you're insisting on it. It's like, no, this has to be right, or I'm going to seek my new beginning, and it's going to be pretty awesome. It will. So let's get a last affirmation on this from the Divine Doors deck. We're going to see what door, because this full moon in Aries is such an initiating, beginning, fresh energy. So I have a feeling we already sort of know here, Taurus, but let's see what else Spirit might have to say about this. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. That is a very beautiful card from this deck. It has this very tranquil, very light, bright energy around it. And I'll read you the message on the back is a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of heart's will. So live every moment, Taurus. Enjoy every moment of the journey, even when it's hard. You know, work through it, push through it, because there are better times up ahead. I love this reading for you. So have a wonderful full moon in Aries, and I will be talking to you again soon. Take care.